Hey tubies, how y'all doing? Just lit up the altar tonight. I love lighting up the altar. I know in my last couple of videos I showed you guys like my altar was like lit up and there was a bunch of candles everywhere, and I just kind of wanted to go through a little bit of what I've got going on here. So I've got some osha root with patchouli burning, and I love burning candles all the time. This is like 3 candles, so like think of it, like think of anything Catholic. It's the mother, the maid, and the crone, or the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. It comes in threes. This is my newly enchanted candle used for protection to ward off against those who would try and do witchcraft against me or who would try and use magic against me. Propels that away. I just bought this selenite. It's meant for tea lights, but as you can see, I've got this big ass candle in there. I'm burning lots of white candles tonight. I've got my money candle going, which had managed to get me a second job. Thank God for that, because I've needed a second job so badly. And then just like a regular little fucking Value Village, just some random tea light candle, and another Value Village candle. This is pretty much my entire altar setup. I mean, it's nothing you guys haven't seen before, so it shouldn't be anything new to you. But I did want to say just one thing, and just like, kind of have a small conversation with you guys about something. I just wanted to tell you, so a lot of these videos I see, because I've been looking at a lot of hoodoo videos. Oh, and by the way, this is my Tagaza chips. Got me some yellow Taga chips. Anyways, I've been seeing a lot of these hoodoo videos from lots of like hoodoo practitioners and people who are teaching hoodoo on YouTube. Lots of spells around how to keep your man, how to get your man back, how to make your man stay faithful. And I just want to say this. If your man is with you, you don't need to be doing no spells. You don't need to be binding him to you. You don't need to be making sure he's going to be faithful, all that bullshit. Because if he's going to be faithful, he's going to be faithful. And if he wants to be with you, he's going to be with you. If he wants a side piece and he wants to cheat on you and he wants to do all this other bullshit, cut him loose. What's the purpose of doing these spells where you're like, ooh, I want him back, but he's with some other woman, and I want this and I want that. I will tell you a little story right now. My ex cheated on me. Okay, cheated on me. His story changed 15 times, 15 different ways, all this other bullshit. At the end of the day, I got rid of him. He hurt me, so I ripped him and his new boyfriend apart. It's a beautiful spell I might show you guys one day. But, yeah, so I ripped them apart, got back with him just to sleep with him because I missed the sex. The sex was good. Who hasn't had good sex? Anyways, so that's the only reason I wanted him back, but it got messy. It got emotional. It got weird. He got weird. I was like, no, I don't want this. No wonder why I broke up with you. Like, go away. And so at the end of the day, these types of spells, they tend to backfire on you. Like when you want your man back, when you want him to stop cheating, when you want him to remain faithful. If you are at a point in your relationship where you need to do a spell to keep your man faithful, to keep him with you, cut him loose. Cut him loose. Not fucking worth it. And the same thing goes for you gentlemen out there. If you are in a position where you're like, I think this woman's cheating on me, I need to do a spell, I need to keep her loyal, no, get rid of her. Get rid of her. Okay? You don't need to be doing no honey jar spells. You don't need to be doing no candle magics. You don't need to be doing none of that bullshit. Just get rid of them. Too much drama, too much bullshit. Now, I will tell you, there are times in relationships where magic can help you. It can spice things up in the bedroom. I mean, the Lady Grave Dancer has tons of spells and ideas for how to spice things up in the bedroom and how to have a happy home and a happy marriage. But there's a difference between that and doing magic in order to keep him. To keep him at home, to keep him in your bed, to keep him, keep his eye from wandering. Because if his eye is going to wander, if he's not going to stay in the bed at night, if he's not going to, remain faithful, get rid of him. Get fucking rid of him. And it's so At least for me it is. I don't know about you. Everybody's thing is going to be different. But for me, it's so important to do a tarot reading on new relationships to be like, okay, where are we going? I'll do the upside down pyramids that Lunar Wisdom taught me how to do, the yes or no, to be like, okay, is this going to work out? Should I do this? That type of thing. I'll throw some tarot cards to be like, okay, what's going to happen if I go through with this? That type of thing, you know? Like, read your tarot cards. Okay, get a vibe from him. You know, if you need to do honey jar spells on a guy that you're interested in because you can't seem to let it develop naturally, I don't really understand the point of that. The same with this whole force him to marry you or make him want to go out with you. Like, yeah, in the past I've done honey jar spells, love spells, and I got some pretty damn potent ones too. And they work, they do, but they don't work the way you want them to because it doesn't feel organic, it doesn't feel real. You get into it, you're like, yeah, I really like this guy, everything's working out, and then it just falls apart and it's a mess. It's a fucking bloody mess. Okay, so the moral here is that magic isn't going to help you if he's cheating, if she's cheating, if they're not loyal, if they've got wandering eye, if they're, you know, lying to you, if they broke up with you and they've moved on. Let them move on because you're better off without. Okay, so I just wanted to share that. Love to get your guys' opinions, your feedback. I hope you enjoyed my little tour. Look at all that wax, damn. And what's worse, it's fucking dripping all over the damn place. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.